Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. So in this video we're going to analyze Cardano ADAUSDT. We're going to look at what possibilities do we have for the upcoming week and what we have missed in the past. So right now I'm on cryptomarkets.com, and for analyzing let's move to TradingView. So I'm on TradingView at weekly time frame, and as you can see the market hasn't moved much. For the previous week we have this small bullish candle, but for the previous week, for the week before previous week, we have a really nice big engulfer, bearish engulfer that moved the markets toward the downside. And for the previous week, the week before previous week, we were at the zone, but we got support from the zone. We wasn't able to break it towards the downside as we have used to do, and we just started moving towards the upside. But the good thing is we haven't make a really big move towards the upside, and there is possibility that we can continue towards the downside. So what I'm trying to say, to elaborate that, let's go to a lower time frame, a daily time frame, and let's analyze it over there. So I'm on daily time frame, and as you can see the market is heavily consolidating inside these two zones. The market managed to move up, came down, got rejected, move up, got rejected, came down, got rejected, moved up, and once it managed to break towards the upside but wasn't able to continue its journey towards the upside, and you can see a really nice bearish move towards the downside. And what happened with after that move, we came down to the lower zone and we got rejected, we moved up, and recently we were slowly but definitely we were moving towards the downside. So we moved down, we consolidated. Let me draw these levels for you. So we moved down, we consolidated, we moved down, now we are at the zone. And what happened, we got rejected from the zone again. But the good thing is we moved up. Yes, I accept we moved up, but we wasn't able to break the previous high, the previous lower high, and hence the structure is not broken, and there is a high possibility that we can continue our journey towards the downside. And as the market showed us with this nice pin bar, but this is bullish candle, but still this is a pin bar. And after the pin bar on a daily time frame, this is the daily time frame, by the way, for the folks who don't know, this is the daily time frame. We have a nice bearish engulfer that engulfed the pin bar, and we moved down. But after that on Friday, for yesterday, sorry, not Friday, yesterday, we have this bullish engulfer. Right now we are having this bullish engulfer. So what can possibly happen? Now there are two possibilities. We can go down, get reject, and move up, or we do not get reject from the zone this time because the structure is fine, not extremely strong as it was here, but it is fine, it is stable. We can continue our journey towards the downside. But we showed rejection from a really strong zone, and we can possibly bounce back and will not break the zone towards the downside. Let's make a clear sense of what I'm trying to say on a lower time frame, 4-hour time frame, where things are a lot clearer. So on a 4-hour time frame, you can see, as I have discussed on the daily time frame, the market moved down, consolidated, moved down, got rejected from the zone multiple times. You can see we have 3 wicks that is touching the lower boundary of the zone. One here, the second one there, and the third one right there. And but with these 3 moves we weren't able to close towards the downside, and we moved up. But we got rejected from this line, this horizontal line, which happened to be a really strong area at 0.4820 price area, where market just touched it and came towards the downside. That's our pin bar on a daily time frame. But right now market is showing rejection to this side and going towards the downside. So the structure is very clear. There is a possibility we can move down, but considering the big zone, we cannot be so sure. We should be cautious about this move, and if we are going to consider a bearish move, one has to wait for the break of this zone. And considering the big consolidation, we need to wait for a proper stabilization, or you can say a retest down the zone. If we are not able to get the retest, there is a possibility that we can just do something like this. We have done before. We break the zone towards the downside, then boom, we are going towards the upside. Again, we're not able to break that. We need stability down the zone, so that's what I'm expecting. What I'm expecting is, if we manage to break the zone towards the downside, wait for a proper price action. Wait for a proper price action considering your strategy. It could be a few candles, like if you get 3 bearish candles, or a retest is compulsory based on your strategy. Look for a good confirmation, and if you got that, then we can say we are bearish with Cardano. But at the moment, we are consolidating. My bias is we are going to go towards that downside if we manage to break the zone towards the downside. Else, we already got rejected from the zone and we're moving towards the upside. So Cardano is kind of consolidating, and there is no clear direction, there is no clear decision towards the downside, so one needs to be cautious about that. And that's it for Cardano. There is a possibility we can move down. The chances are high, but based on the channel, based on the zone, the rejection, we can't be so sure. We can't be more careful in trading, because trading is very risky and one have to protect their capital. So that's it for Cardano. If you find any value inside the video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video with another pair. Thank you.